What have I done to get my sales back? Last week I had the best sales since last 14 weeks. So I think what I have done with my listings works. Hello, excuse me, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk, sell them individually on eBay for profit. I'm also an unpaid 24/7 carer for an elderly and disabled person, which takes bulk of my time. Today I've got another follow-up video to my recent videos about changes in eBay search algorithm. If you haven't watched previous videos, I strongly suggest you to do so, as you may basically have no idea what I'm talking about in this video. So it's been some time since I've recording the first video about changes in algorithm, and I had some time to think about the whole situation. I had time to run some tests, mainly on my garbage shop, as if something goes bad, I don't want my main account to be affected. If the garbage shop is affected, it's a kind of a not so big disaster, if you know what I mean. Okay guys, I think I can call emergency off, at least for my items on my accounts. I think I'm back to normal, or rather new normal. It's working decently, even though I still didn't apply everything I wanted to apply to all my listings. Sales are there, so is visibility, and what's most important, I'm getting new watchers on regular basis, with some days for some reason where I don't get as many, but in general I get as many watchers as I should get, and I was getting before the changes. Watchers are very important to me because my shop is based on offers to watchers basically. I must say big thank you to few people, so please bear with me for a moment. Josh Gold, thank you very much, my mate, for that eBay white paper. Yeah, I would still be in the dark without this paper. Thanks to James from My Boring Reselling Life for your input on external traffic. That got me thinking as well. And thank you to Carl from eBay Live, the daily struggles of eBay seller. That's a mouthful. For your input, my mate, on item description and item specifics. It seems to do the trick. Your idea seems to do the trick, at least for my items. And finally, thank you to the viewer named Doing It Wrong for letting me understand that white paper better and pointing out few things that I have missed in my first reading. My recovery wouldn't be possible without you guys, so thank you very much. Guys, I'm just a simple reseller, small account really, 1500 items on one shop, about 1200 items on the second shop. I don't claim I know everything, but my accounts show all the signs of recovery, and that's without listing new items for last 10 weeks. Sales are where they should be, and in fact, considering that no listing factor, sales are better than expected. Like I've said, I'm a small account, but if something works for me, it should work on a larger accounts as well. It may require more work to alternate more listings, but I think the process would be the same. Was it a lot of time and effort to alternate my listings? It was a decent amount of work because I didn't know what I'm doing. Now, when I know what I'm doing, when I know what to change, it's not that big deal. Sales are back, and that's the most important I think, and this is what I was aiming for. So if you are still in red, maybe it would be worth to spend next 20 minutes to listen to what I've got to say, as I'm going to tell you exactly what I have done to get my sales back. Will it work for you? I don't know, but it has worked for me. First of all, I wouldn't delist everything, whole shop. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't take down all my items. Some people did this, but I don't think that's the way to go. Slowly, in your own speed, apply changes to your current listings. Take them down little by little and fix them little by little as you have time. If you have only an hour today, do it for an hour. If you have 2 hours tomorrow, do it for 2 hours. Just don't get everything down and try to do it in one go. Obviously, the sooner you can do it, the better. But it must be said that I have noticed a very positive results after redoing about 20 to 30% of my listings, which obviously were the worst offenders. But like I've said, I didn't do everything at once. So number one, download the listing quality report and check if you have any Google rejections on your listings. If you do have Google rejections, you have to fix them and figure out what has caused them to avoid that in the future. Yeah, Google is the fastest and the cheapest way to bring an outside traffic to your listings. And it seems that eBay likes it even more than it liked it before. Say what you want, but what I know about Google is that Google likes changes. If you blindly enter and sell similar, for Google, that's a duplicate content. Yeah, it will index it, but it won't do anything with it. Yeah, if the page has changed, you've added something new, you've changed some, you took something off, it will re-index it and it will push it in search results, because the Google algorithm will say, right, that's something new, I haven't seen that before, so we better index it and we better start to show it to people who are looking for it. Yeah, on the garbage shop, with no other outside sources of traffic, no Facebook, no Pinterest, no Instagram, just the search engines, mainly Google, I believe. My external views for last month went up by 93%, and it still hasn't been a month that I have applied, starting to apply those changes. So I expect that to go even higher as the time goes. Yeah, and I had half a dozen sales where there was the only views that I had on that item that has sold were external views, or almost all of them were external views. Like there was 10 views and 1 was eBay view, 9 was external views. So yeah, external traffic works. Number 2, determine your stale listings and find the pattern in them. Go to your traffic tab, scroll down until you are going to see traffic on your active listings one by one. Change it to 200 listings per page and go through them one by one, trying to find the pattern, trying to find what connects all those listings with very low impressions, right? Because these are your stale listings. If eBay doesn't even give you impressions on those listings, it means Google doesn't like that listings. Yeah, these listings, for whatever reason, there is something bad with them. Google doesn't like, eBay doesn't like it. So these are your worst offenders. You have to change them first. Yeah. The worst case scenario is you have to get rid of them and redonate that stock or throw it to the bin. But I wouldn't do it. I would try to change the listings first. If you have massive account with thousands upon thousands upon thousands items in store, I would consider ending all those worst offenders and then check if you start to move in, the rest of the stock has started to move. I would end them and then slowly but steady try to fix them. Yeah. I went to my active listings, guys. I sorted them by views in last 30 days. And it has turned out that 60% of my listings had either 0 views, 1 view, or 2 views. So this is what made me thinking about this whole malarkey, yeah, that whole new engine. Yeah, how can I sell something when nobody even clicks into that to see what it is? Yeah. Then you can't get views if you don't have impressions first. So that is why I started to look at those impressions, because to get a view you have to get an impression first. Yeah. And it turned out that almost entire stock that was stale that was stock without impressions, that was stock without views, and then it was stock without impressions because I didn't have impressions, I didn't have views. It was all or almost all either summer stock or small sizes, yeah, or combination of both, which was the worst. Yeah. So as soon as I've started to end my summer items and start to put some winter items on that I had in my scheduled listings, it all started to move forward. More about it later in the video. Number 3, end and sell similar. Don't be lazy. If you do it blindly without any changes and you will get some results, don't get fooled by them. Try to update your listings. Do it one by one. There is no other way. And you will, but I can guarantee you that you will see better results. Yeah. I don't care if you don't have time for it. If you want to improve your shop, you have to do it, in my opinion. Yeah. Stop listing like a lunatic and start to taking care of your current listings. Yeah. Has your daily listing habit helped you in any way in this shit? No? So why are you still listing? Why are you not caring about stock that you already have? Take your time to fix your account, and then when you see positive changes, go back to your listing habit. I don't care. Yeah. And I can tell you, after fixing 20 to 30% of my listings, I was seeing positive results, and I was pumped to fix even more listings because I saw that it's working. Yeah. Number 4, if you have free 7-day listing, free 7-day auctions allocation, use them. You ended all your listings that were worst offenders. Yeah, there is plenty of them. There is no way you can do them all in quickly. Put some of them into 7-day auction without changing anything. Chances are that you are going to sell something. You fix your listings, some of them, yeah, then your 7-day auctions end, fix those and put some other listings on 7-day auctions. Yes, stagger them. Don't try to fix all at once. Number 5, if you have stale listings that don't generate impressions and views, end them, like I've said, end them, put them and sell similar and put them into your scheduled listings. Keep them there. Keep them there, keep them there. Just take care of other listings and keep those in the freezer. If you keep them there for 90 days, you can release them back and they will be selling like they were new. Yeah. So if you have a massive shop and you don't have time to fix everything at once, just take 2,000 listings down and put them to your scheduled listings. Keep rescheduling them every 2 weeks in bulk, and after 90 days put them back. It will help. It will help. I've put back my listings that I took down in March and they are selling like there was no tomorrow. Yeah. Number 6, start posting on social media. eBay has given you a tool to semi-automate the process of posting on social media. Why have they done it? Because they want you to use it. So do it. When eBay says jump, you don't ask why. You ask how high should I jump? Yeah. If they gave you a tool to post on social media, use that tool. 60 seconds every day in the morning and you're done. Yeah. Just use that tool. Will it help you to sell items? I don't know. I don't think it will help me to sell any items. But if eBay wants me to use it, I'm going to use it. And for sure, those listings there on that social media, they will bring Google bots to my account. And Google bot will index my items and will push my items. The more links pointing to your listings, the better for your visibility in Google search. Number 7, followers. Get those followers and don't argue with me. Get those followers. This time, next year, you are going to thank me for getting those followers. I see repeated buyer every single week. Every single week without a fail. Not one, not two, more. These are people who are following me. It can't be different. It can't be different. Why are they coming back? I see people buying a 3rd item this year, 2nd item this year, 3rd item this year, 2nd item this year. I check every single buyer that says repeated buyer, what this buyer has bought from me this year. And there is plenty of buyers that they come back for a 2nd, for a 3rd, for a 4th time. Yeah. Send a message to every single buyer who has left you positive feedback. Send the message to them, thank them for feedback, and tell them to follow your shop, basically. Yeah. Unless feedback is positive but still looks dodgy, then don't do it. Yeah. But if you are sure that everything with this transaction is honky-dory, just send them an email. If you ask them, they will do it. If you don't ask them, they may do it, they may not do it. Yeah. But if you ask them, a lot of them will follow you. Yeah. As soon as I've started to do it, they started to follow me in large numbers. I was getting 1 follower a week. Now I'm getting 5, 10 followers a week. Yeah. Every single week. For months. Yeah. And I can see every single week that green words, repeat buyer, more often and more often. Yeah. I'll tell you a secret now, but don't tell anybody. Yeah. Repeat business is free money. You don't have to do anything to get repeated business. They come, they buy. Next month, they come again and they buy again. Without you doing anything. Number 8, I believe. Understand, please understand that a lot of things that you have learned about eBay in last decade are irrelevant or less relevant today. Yeah, world is changing, customer is changing, economy is changing, eBay is changing. Change is inevitable unless you are standing in front of vending machine. Yeah, try new things constantly. If you'll find a loophole that nobody else knows, you will be laughing all the way to the bank. Don't get compliant, don't get comfortable, don't get yourself inside of the box. Yeah, always think outside of the box. What can I do to try something new? I'll ask you a question. Do you really need to lose to be hungry of winning again? This whole new search engine made me losing my sales. And I said to myself, this is ridiculous, Pete. You are losing your sales because you were comfortable. You thought that everything is working and it will be working for years. It's not like that, unfortunately. So stop listing for a moment and start thinking. In my opinion, list and forget is gone. You will have to be smarter now. Sourcing is fun, listing is easy. Selling is hard. And for too many years, too many people thought eBay is easy money. And I will go have fun sourcing, come home, list my item, and eBay will take care of everything else. eBay will do all the heavy weighting, heavy lifting. That's what you say. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. I don't know how about you, but I'm here on eBay to sell. I'm not here to source, have fun sourcing. I'm not here to list like a lunatic. I'm here to sell. And I would rather list less and sell more than vice versa. I don't want to list thousands of items and sell few of them. I want to list hundreds of items and sell tens of items. It all sounds like it's a lot of work, but trust me, if you won't heal your account, it's not going to recover by adding more and more and more listings to it. You have to heal your account first. Okay guys, this video is getting long. I'm going to try to record the video about changes that I have done in my listings to kind of push them up and get more sales. I hope it's going to be on YouTube on Sunday evening or Sunday afternoon British time. I've also said that I'm going to record this video and that Sunday video, and that will be it, but it won't. I've got one more video to do about that similarity vector in promoted listings. About 2 days ago, I've noticed something that just blown my mind. That can be something that can turn promoted listings into a really, really helpful tool without spending flipping 20% on that. 60 to 70% of my items in my shop are promoted between 2 and 3%. I can't understand why people are promoting at 15 or 20%. So you sell something for 10 pounds and 15% eBay fees, 15% promoted listings, 15% coupon or markdown sale, free postage and free returns, yeah, and where the hell is money in it? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. All right, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, please don't forget to click that like button. If you wish to support the channel further, please consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. I'm not asking you buy me a coffee. I'm not asking you join my Patreon. I'm not asking you join my subscription list or something. I don't care. Just subscribe to the channel. You're gonna see some advertising because I'm wasting my time doing those videos. I want to get paid for that. I don't get paid much. Honestly, per every single video that I do, I maybe get £5. So, and it takes me probably 2 hours to do the video, or maybe even more. Okay guys, take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. God bless you all, and bye bye.